something magical about fantasy. It takes you to these fantastic, vivid worlds.
You're free to invent things, you're free to combine elements of different periods in time. You're not as constrained to create something completely realistic.
Anything can happen, anything can surprise you.
There aren't any boundaries, there aren't any limitations to where you can go, what you can be and who you'll meet.
There's love and death and danger and beauty, all in vivid qualities.
It's all about the imagination. We are voyagers in the imagination, and that was how the Voyager name came to be.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down at all your feet.
Lord have mercy, it's time to open the doors here at the Beale Street Blues Cafe. I'm your host, Uncle Larry, and we're located right on the corner here of Beale Street and Imagination Boulevard. You know, the imagination, it's just like a place of its own. You have the Indian nation, the African nation, the British nation, and you have the imagination. And all you gotta do is put on a pair of headphones to get there. You got those headphones on? Okay, now turn up the volume. Relax. Close your eyes. You won't need them. Audio becomes visual. Let's go ahead and fire up the ovens and pour some drinks and we'll get things going.
Beale Street. The dream is vague and all confused, with dice and women and jazz and booze. The dream is vague, without a name, yet warm and wavering and sharp as flame. The loss of the dream leaves nothing the same. The same.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Houston
Once again, welcome to the Beale Street Blues Cafe, located right here on the corner of Beale Street and Imagination Boulevard. I'm your host, Uncle Larry, and I'd like to thank Mr. Mark over there at the Memphis Blues Society. I would like to thank all the fine musicians that sent some music to me so we could dish out some big old helpings of Memphis blues. I think we're going to have some fun together, you and I. So why don't you go ahead and turn up the volume there. I got your drinks poured and a big bowl of Memphis stew. So let's chow down.
Mother Earth Radio. Doc rocks.
Today's special is Memphis Soul Stew. We sell so much of this, people wonder what we put in it. We're gonna tell you right now. Give me about a half a teacup of bass. Now I need a pound of fatback drums. Now give me 4 tablespoons of ballin' Memphis guitars. This gonna taste all right. Now just a little pinch of organ. Now give me a half a pint of horn. Place on the burner and bring to a boil. That's it right there. Now beat well.
you enjoyed that bowl of stew as much as I did. It was Memphis style. Tell you what, we got some more Memphis Vittles right now. The 3 Generation Blues Band. It's a family affair. We're going to get things going with them off of there. Must Be Something in the Water compact disc. But this is Ain't That Just Like a Man? You talking to me? Let's get on. Let's continue with our dinner.
Now come on, sisters, start testifying. I know this is something that we've all been through. You'll break your will without even trying. Ain't it pathetic what a man will do? Pull out your chair at the restaurant table. Watch other women just as much as he can. Some things ain't changed since Cain slew Abel. Oh, ain't that just like a man? The promise you always believe in a minute. For a woman with a higher credit card limit, he stays gone for days when he takes out the trash. When he finally comes home, he done spent up all your cash. Does what he wants, a king on his throne, while you're working 2 jobs just to keep up his home. Just when you think that you know him well, you find out he's been ringing someone else's bell. He'll love you today like there's no tomorrow, leave you drier than the desert sand. Take anything he can beg, steal, or borrow. Oh, ain't that just like a man? Oh, ain't that just like a man? Oh, ain't that just like a man?
Lord have mercy, that was the 3 Generations Blues Band. I'll be liking them. Gonna have to play some more of them. How about a double shot of that? Look around, look at all the people here. Man, it's just a wonderful evening here. Grand opening at the Beale Street Blues Cafe. Let's go ahead and get on with one right here for the 3 Generations Blues Band.
Lord, my woman's an alcoholic. She stayed drunk all the time. Yes, my woman's an alcoholic. No girl stayed drunk all the time. Well, she get up about 8 o'clock in the morning. The girl's drunk on a bud by 9. She liked to drink whiskey, woo, red wine, beer, and gin. She liked drinking that strong red whiskey, old wine, beer, and gin. The girl passes out by midnight, wake up and start all over again. Well, well, well. the girl to stop drinking. I think I have to take her out alone. If I can't get the woman to stop drinking, Lord, I'm gonna take out alone. I never thought that strong red whiskey would ever break up a happy home. I took the woman to the preacher, thought that he could help. I went back to pick her up, y'all know what? Preacher was drunk himself, Lord, Lord. My woman's an alcoholic. She stayed drunk all the time. Lord, she get up about 8 o'clock in the morning. She drunk on her ass by 9.
Lord have mercy. 3-generation blues band. It's a family affair. I'm your Uncle Larry. Tell you what, up next, the Pocket Rockets and Jack Rowell Jr.
Mother Earth Radio. Dot rocks.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down at all your feet. Take you home with me. Put you in my house. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk yourself in walking down here and joining us for the grand celebration, grand opening of the Beale Street Blues Cafe. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I did promise you some Pocket Rockets, didn't I? I tell you what, off their Tell the World compact disc, let's get down to the stone cold truth of the matter.
Just what you sow. You're gonna serve somebody, no matter where you go. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Say what you want, but it's a stone cold truth. The truth ain't a lie. It's the truth, dear lie.
manhandled.
No, I will manhandle you, Jedediah. Now listen, guys, what is your problem, huh? Why can't you just get along?
Look, we're men. We fight, okay? That's what we do.
Kind of how we pass the time.
You're like a giant, a freak, if you will. We can't expect you to understand that.
Riding high on that trail. I'm Mississippi man, riding high on that trail. Well, I sold my soul at the crossroads, but I ain't going to hell. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on that trail. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on that trail. Well, I sold my soul at the crossroads, but I ain't going to hell. No, no. Well, I'm sitting on my front porch, playing my guitar. I need a hit record. Lord knows I need a new car. Going down to Rosedale, playing at a bar, playing my music, oh, trying to be a star. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on that trail. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on that trail. Well, I sold my soul at the crossroads. Oh, but I ain't going to hell. They say, brother, what you doing? Playing at this bar. You ought to be in Memphis, playing that black guitar. Trying to make it to Beale Street. It ain't that far. B.B. King did it. Now he's a big star. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on that trail. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on the trail. Well, I sold my soul at the crossroads. Oh, but I ain't going to hell. No, I ain't going to hell. Well, I got my hit record. Oh, I got my new car. Playing down on the Beale Street, playing all those bars. I'm going back to Rosedale, right down 61. My night playing music, oh, it's sure a lot of fun. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on that trail. I'm a Mississippi man, riding high on that trail.
I'm just sitting here shuffling through this Texas sand, and my head's in Mississippi and my heart's in Memphis, and that's kind of got a little Billy Gibbons ring to it, don't you think? Some muddy guitar playing there from no other than Mr. Jack Rowell Jr. off the Sleeping with the Blues. That was Mississippi Man. Let's keep on keeping on. How about that? I promised you the finest in the blues. That's what you got right here at the Bell Blues Cafe.
Too much heartache, not too much pain. So much worry drive a man insane. See, I can't work and I can't eat. I keep on moving, staying on my feet. I gotta keep picking up these shoes, y'all, and staying one step ahead of the blue. I've been up, Lord, I've been down. I've been all over and around this town, searching for what I can't find. It seems I've just been wasting my time, but I gotta keep picking up these shoes, y'all, and staying one step ahead of the blue. They haven't seen the last of me. Now someday soon, girl, I just don't know when I'll be coming your way again. But I gotta keep picking up these shoes, y'all, and stay one step ahead of the blues, yeah. I said I gotta keep picking up these shoes, y'all, and stay one step ahead of the blues, yeah. Baby, I gotta keep on walking faster, honey. I can't let the blues catch up on me, no, y'all.
Won't you send her home to me? Well, if you see my baby, won't you send her home to me? Yeah, the last time I saw her was in Memphis, Tennessee. She got the slow southern style, man, it suits me to a T. Oh Lord, she got this slow southern style, really suits me to a T. I said forever and ever, I want her to be here with me. Well, we heard the blues from the blood, man, it really turned her on. I said hello to a friend, I turned around, that girl was gone. Hey, I really can't believe it, that she wanted to be free. Oh, I said I really can't believe it, yeah, that she wanted to be free. Well, like the last time I saw her was in Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, yeah.
mercy. Uncle Larry with you at the Beale Street Blues Cafe. Earlier, before that last song, I said the Beale Blues Cafe, and I don't know. It's just I'm excited. Hey, Memphis is a big thing. It's like a dream come true, and just like this compact disc from Mark Mule Man Macy. We still got one more set to go, and I promise you, it's going to be a good one.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. There ain't no cure for the Mother Earth blues.
Mother Earth Radio. Don Rocks.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down at all your feet. Take you home with me. Put you in my house. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. We got one more round to go before we close the doors. Head home tonight. I still want to thank you for hanging out with me this evening. And no, Zeke, I did not forget you, brother. Mr. Zeke Johnson, he's such a cool guy. He was the first person to email me here, and he sent me such a really cool little email. In fact, it was the first one I got. It was early in the morning, and I'm not a morning person and all, but you know what? I shed some tears of happiness. It just filled me so full of joy. And this is for you, Zeke. It's a double shot.
He'd like to record this, and it was over some bizarre warehouse or something, I think over near Pauline Street, which he said at the time, he said, I believe this is the best sound in town. And then he said that about Ward Archer until he finally built the Zebra Ranch. But anyway, he liked this song. I think this song may go all the way back to 69, yeah. Well, the Tom baby coming up over the road. Well, the Tom baby coming up over the road. Old men dying, little baby children crying, and the Tom baby coming up over the road. In a little river down where I used to stay, called the Tom baby. Before they channeled it, it was a little bit of a river that always had an ambition to be a big river. And it's pretty often going over its banks, and we kind of got used to that. Every now and then, though, it busts a levee. We never got used to that. Well, the levee can't hold a Tom Bigby back no more. Well, the levee can't hold a Tom Bigby back no more. There's a hole in the levee's large, like it been broke by a dynamite charge. And the Tom Bigby coming up over the road. Mr. Eisenhower was president at that time. Mr. Hugh White was governor of Mississippi. Mr. Hugh White was a Democrat, Southern Democrat. Mr. Eisenhower was a Republican. But they didn't let none of that get in the way in this kind of thing, and didn't let money get in the way, didn't even let race get in the way. They just got together and they helped folks. Mr. Hugh White got on the phone. Mr. Hugh White called Eisenhower, he said, please. Mr. Hugh White called Mr. Eisenhower, he said, please, help me bury my dead, run the comfort to the living, and Tom Baby coming up over the road. Yeah, Tom Baby coming up over the road. Well, the Tom Baby coming up over the road. Oh, man. This is for my girl up the road a piece. The lady I call Chocolate Fire. Well, I got a gal who stays up the road, but I ain't gonna tell you her name. But when I find myself on the losing street, she finds a way to change the game. She's my heart's desire, she's my chocolate pie. She got deep brown skin as smooth as silk, eyes of emerald green. Boss, she hugged me so tight that it hurts to breathe. That kind of pain is a dream. She's the apple of my eye, she's my chocolate pie. Sometimes she wears a cowboy hat on the stage. Girl loves Western style. And she don't wear a lot underneath that hat. Boys, that makes me smile. She's a jewel, she's a pearl, my chocolate rodeo girl. Well, I don't mind telling the world about her, but I ain't gonna tell you her name. 'Cause some low down rounder might sneak her away, and I just have me to blame. Oh, I love to watch her shake, she's my chocolate cake. Says that's all right, Big Daddy. What you doing and where you been? Come on and let's do it like we done before, and then do it all over again. She moves like a queen, she's my chocolate dream. She's my heart's desire, ooh, but she's my chocolate pie, chocolate pie, chocolate pie, chocolate pie.
I'ma find a Beale Street mama, one who really wanna go up to Memphis when the sun goes down. I need a Beale Street woman, one who won't mind coming to hear some sweet music in that river town. If Beale Street could talk, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to pack their bags and walk, you know, except one or two who never drink booze, and that band in Handy Park, they're singing Beale Street blues. You see hand-me-downs and beautiful gowns, tourists and musicians and girls about town. You see gray ponytails, big-ass beer glasses filled, and the party only stops if somebody gets killed. That hardly ever happens anymore. If Beale Street could talk, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to pack their bags and walk, you know, except one or two who don't drink booze, and that band down at the blues hall singing Beale Street Blues. You see the Pig in a Palace and Rum Boogie Cafe. You talk about your whiskey and your bygone days. You see BB's, Miss Polly's, Silkies and more. You see happy dancing people crowding every floor. If Beale Street could talk, oh, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to pack their bags and walk, you know, except one or two who kind of like booze like me and Vince Johnson and Eric Hughes. Drink up. Well, I'd rather be there than any place I know, and it's gonna take a cop to make me get up and go. I need a Beale Street baby who won't say maybe when I say let's go to Memphis, have us a time. If Beale Street could talk, oh, if Beale Street could talk, married men would have to pack their bags and walk, you know, except one or two who never drink booze, and that band at Mr. Handy's. That one dude on the corner, and those guys in Handy Park to singing Beale Street Blues.
What'd you think about that one? I liked it. I really did. I can't wait to, actually get up there in person and thank you all in person, especially Mark with the Memphis Blues Society and all you fine musicians that sent me the music I played this evening, and I need a lot more. You want to go ahead and send me some? And on behalf of myself, I'd like to thank the producer, the sound effect guy, the engineer, the writer. I'd like to just pat myself on the back right now, but I couldn't have done it without you. So send me your music. I'm going to see you next week. And before we go, you mind if I do this? Dear Father in heaven, thank you for this wonderful opportunity to be a part of Memphis. This means a whole lot to me, and I want you to bless the fine folks in Memphis. You take care of them, you make them healthy, you take care of the world, you take care of our soldiers overseas. And thank you for blessing this show. So until then, amen. I'll be seeing you next week, right here at Mother Earth Radio.rocks for the Beale Street Blues Cafe.
Jesus lived in a ramshackle shack with the fat New Orleans junkie. Charismatic cholo, so some say was born plain lucky. Across the street, so one resident in his low-cut Eldorado. Fine commando, all slick hands, brash and bold bravado. Mother Mary said your time has come. For the river's wide, but can be four in one. For the very love of God and man. Oh, Jesus crossed the Rio Grande.
It's time for another digital eargasm with love.